The year was 2023. I got a VR headset, the Oculus Quest 2, to play Phasmophobia with Lynx.
Hi, how are you? Oh. Look at this. Hank, do it.
But there was an issue. I had no good way to record my voice whilst I played, so I got myself the Rode Wireless Mic Mini, which for all intents and purposes at the time worked well. But about 6 months into using the kit, the transmitter module kicked the bucket and left me with just the receiver. But it defeated the purpose of having a wireless mic, so that I could move around my VR space with ease. The reason being is I had to link up with a 3.5mm audio jack to my Yamaha AG03 Mark II audio interface for the receiver to even be used as a microphone. And thus the plans for doing VR gaming, streaming and video creating died ever so quickly. Fast track to August 2025, I'm now back at uni and I want to get back into doing more content in my free time. So with that in mind, I did more research to what would best fit my situation for recording, editing, etc. And the DJI Mic Mini checked all my boxes. Relatively the same price as the wireless Mic Mini Kit from all those years back, at about $150 Australian. Good sound quality. Wireless mics are notoriously noisy, so it's great to have an option that is as clean as this. It allegedly has 11-hour per transmitter battery life, and the charge case can do about 2 and a bit full charges of all transmitters and receivers. It's a reputable brand. DJI has come a long way over the years and has a reputable quality for their devices, rivaling that of my previous Rode kit. Comes with windshields, which is a must for myself, compact case, and most importantly, the communication protocols used to allow for various recording situations, Bluetooth and a combined wireless receiver. But sadly, the transmitters themselves can't be plugged directly into any sort of audio interface. Just a heads up for the Osmo Action 4, it can only use one mic via Bluetooth, so if you need 2 transmitters, you'll have to connect the receiver to the Osmo Action 4 via USB. Alrighty homies, this is what I've done. This is the raw recording, direct from the transmitter with the noise reduction turned on. It's kind of a worst case scenario. I have my servers all running, whirring to life with their mechanical parts and their fans. One particular is really loud. But yeah, so let me just turn off noise reduction. There we go. Noise reduction is turned off. I'm rolling around in my chair in the workshop. And let me just type on one of these keyboards that I've got in for repair. Nice mint switches on this one. Just needs a good clean, keycaps changing, and yeah, it's good to go. So with these kinds of microphones, you're going to have to do some sort of audio processing on them. It's kind of a necessity. Even on studio level microphones such as my Shure SM7B, you still got to do a little bit of audio processing so that you can cut out the background noise. Not everyone's going to have a studio room, so you've got to do audio processing. And even in a studio room, you're going to have to do audio processing. So, let's see how that sounds right now. Let me just open up something to read. Okay, so this is from The Gamer. It's a guide that I've been using for Yakuza Like a Dragon. I need the info on where all the meals are, because I'm achievement hunting. So, Meg Pelicio. Probably butchered that. When it comes to Yakuza Like a Dragon, you will find yourself exploring more than one city, though most of the game largely takes place in Isekai Ijincho, Yokohama. As well as exploring the shops and undertaking various sub-stories, you can visit a range of cafes, restaurants and bars that offer different kinds of foods and drinks, and will return to the regularly scheduled Shure SM7B microphone, voiceover for the rest of the video. So why the DJI Mic Mini Kit, and not just a single transmitter of the Mic 2 or Mic 3 from DJI? Well, it certainly could have been nice to have the local recording backups that the DJI Mic 2 and 3 transmitters have, and the Mini doesn't have. I figured having a backup transmitter, if I again have one die on me, that I'll still be able to continue making content without having to buy another single transmitter for about 120 to 180 Australian. Plus it comes with a portable charging case, so I'm ready to go whenever I need. But to be honest, the sound profile on all three options sound pretty much the same with my voice, so there's no real reason for me to choose a higher end model if I don't use the features. Maybe in the future I'll change my tune when I need those features. Well, that pretty much sums up the video here. It's not an in-depth review. It's more of a, hey, look at this cool tech object I've got. And that's my entire channel. Thanks for watching the video, guys, and I'll catch you next time. Till then, ciao.